Hey America. So today I want to talk about freedom. I mean, we are Unmask Our Freedom, and freedom is something that should be very important to each one of us. And not just freedom, but individual freedom. Because that's the difference between our nation and every other nation in the world, is the fact that our nation was founded on individual rights, individual liberty, individual freedom. So what I want to do is talk to you about freedom using this loaf of bread. Now, please do not worry. No loaves of bread will be harmed in the filming of this video. But this loaf of bread represents individual freedom. Let's say it represents my freedom, okay? Now, during the course of all of this COVID nonsense that's been going on, freedom has been taken from us. Now, there are those of us who have willingly handed over our freedom, just like after 9/11, all of that, didn't balk at a thing. Oh yeah, the government's doing this to keep us safe. We need to just go along and help them and let them do whatever they need to do. Well, okay, so people have handed over their freedom willingly to the government, but also for people like me and my family and others, our freedom has just been taken. And then after it's taken, over the course of time, little by little, they said we need to wear masks to keep everybody safe. You need to stay home. You need to shelter in place. Even using the word shelter in place like there's a tornado or something. You need to shelter in place. We need to have these lockdowns. We need to have curfews. We need to have rules, mandates, executive orders, all of this stuff, okay? So all of these things need to be done to keep us safe, and you just need to go along with it. And then, when it's safe, then we'll give it back to you. So now we're at the point where, okay, there have been, slowing of the curve. There's been different things like that, but the government has given us back some, but it's really the equivalent of this compared to this. Now keep in mind, this was my freedom to begin with, but the government so benevolently is giving me back this right here. Does that seem right to you? If you're a true patriotic American, this should upset you. What should upset you even more is to hear people using the words like, well, at least they're allowing us to do this. Well, at least they're letting us, open, or they're letting us, it's okay for us to kind of do this now. Okay, it is not right for any American to be happy that the government is allowing or letting them to have crumbs of their freedom back. America, this whole thing belongs to you. This whole thing belongs to you. It doesn't belong to the government. It doesn't belong to anybody else. Your freedom is yours. And it is not okay that the government takes it away to keep everybody safe. It's not okay that the government gives us crumbs back. And we should be happy for the crumbs. We should be so grateful we're at least getting crumbs. Maybe in a year or two we'll get a slice. And maybe in 5, 10, 15 before I die, I'll get my whole loaf back. Seriously, how long are you going to allow yourself to live under this tyranny of crumbs? Our freedom is ours. It is nobody else's. It is ours to keep. It is ours to protect. And if we don't, then this is what happens. So, you might be someone who likes to be locked down. You might be someone who likes to shelter in place. You might be someone who likes to wear 1, 2, 3, 4, a dozen masks at one time. You might be someone like that. And that's your choice. That is your choice. That's your freedom. That's your liberty. But for me, for our house, for our family, for our extended family, for others, for other Americans and patriots, we don't like that. We will not allow it. So, freedom is ours. It's up to us to take it back. It's up to us to say, I'm not doing that anymore. I'm not going to wear that. I'm not going to stay here. I'm not going to not go there. Freedom is ours. It is not the government's to give back to us when they see fit. Do you still get checked by TSA when you go through the line at the airport? 9/11 was almost 20 years ago. That never changed. We never went back to anything. That's the new normal. 20 years of almost 20 years of new normal. Wonder what the new normal of COVID's going to be if we allow it to continue. I'm not kidding you. How long are you willing to wear a mask? How long are you willing to keep life the way it is? Thinking that, oh, it'll change soon. They'll let us. And again, don't use those words. They'll let us, they'll allow us. Americans don't talk like that. Americans preserve their individual liberty. So America, this is what we have to do. We have to unmask our freedom because it's ours. We're the ones who are going to have to unmask our freedom. We cannot wait for the government to do it because you give them a little bit, they're going to keep it. Look at California, look at New York. These people are not going to just let it all go away. They might give crumbs back. There are some states and blue cities that are saying, oh, let's open up. We need to. The schools have to open. But they're still going to require that you keep most of your freedoms with them. And they'll let you have a couple back just to keep you happy, just to make you think that more is coming. No, 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 no. It is time for you to stop giving your freedom away willingly. It is time for you to take it back. It is yours. Protect it, preserve it, love it and cherish it. And most importantly, remind others that they have the same thing. So come on, America, let's unmask our freedom. So I was on Gab recently, because by the way, we're on Gab at Unmask Our Freedom. So I was on Gab recently and I saw this story, quick little story of this guy who was sharing that he's around his town, he's noticing these signs that say, love your neighbor, mask up. Oh, here's what I prefer instead. Love your neighbor, remind them that they're Americans and that they're free, okay? So imagine if instead he were to walk around his town and see this in almost everybody's yard. America, let's get this going. Please, 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 get a sign from us. Double-sided yard sign, so you can plant it in your front yard, put it in your apartment window, put it in your office, put it in your business window. Put it out where you want everyone to know that you are free, they are free, and this is how we need to be living. We also have these cards, they're Unmask Our Freedom cards that share our message on the back. They also show the different places you can find us. You can't find us on Parler, but you can find us on Gab, we're on Twitter, we are on Instagram, we're still on YouTube, and we're on Rumble, and we are also on Gab TV. So follow us, look for us, like us, hashtag us. Support us by just, so we're not in it for money, but support us by letting us know you're out there. Support us by getting some of our merchandise from us, our Unmask Our Freedom gear. Help us to spread the message because we're not about profit, we're about freedom. So everything you purchase from us is at cost. We're giving it to you basically for what it cost us and nothing else. So we just want to spread freedom. We want to help people know that they can be free too. We also have t-shirts, we have sweatshirts, we have hoodies. We would love for you to get your gear from us. We just got done shipping something to the Midwest. We are happy to ship. You can, as long as you're willing to pay for shipping, we are happy to get this stuff to you. So please, the t-shirts are, we have red, white, and navy blue. Hoodies, we have red, white, and navy blue. And we also have some long sleeve hoodies that are gray. If you're interested in any of our gear, message us, go to unmaskourfreedom.org. You can contact us there and find out all about shipping, payment, and all those important details. But America, okay, it's almost been a year. This is not an anniversary we want to celebrate. Let's unmask our freedom and be free of this.